What's going on, guys? It is Ant. This is a different type of video you guys weren't expecting. You're used to movie reviews on this channel. But we're going to be talking about Amazon Prime Day deals and when it comes to physical media. So we're going to be talking movies, games, and books mostly in this video. And what a day to talk about that, because we just got news that GTA 6's pre-order for the physical edition is just going to be a box with a piece of paper in it with the code on it. So I'm going to talk about my irritation with that. But we're definitely going to be diving into the prime deals that we have for physical media, because physical media is forever. We need physical media to thrive, and it's in an upkeep right now. It's going up. A lot of people are appreciating physical media more, and I love that. I definitely decided to be part of that community as well, and it's a great community to be a part of. But let's talk about GTA 6 and its physical version, and then we'll talk about the Prime Day deals. So when it comes to GTA 6 and its physical edition, I know a lot of people play their games digitally, me included. I have a lot of digital games. I play mostly PC, so that's all digital. But I've decided this coming year that I wanted to use my Xbox a bit more and start collecting physical games, which is great because physical games are forever. Look at the people who've been playing Friday the 13th for how freaking long. I mean, you have, like, even on digital you can play it, but Friday the 13th, like, they took it off the market if you got it already on digital. But if you have the disc, even eventually when they do remove it from the store altogether, or like your downloads, and you can't even own it on digital anymore, the people who have disc ultimately have the game forever. And I think that's perfect. I think that's beautiful. And I really enjoy physicality, because especially when it comes to movies, when they remove things from Netflix, HBO, Disney, and we can't find those movies anymore, and they want you to pay $10, $20 to rent it, and you own the movie, or you go to the library and rent it for free, you don't really... This just shows you physical media is forever. So Rockstar giving you a physical box and then throwing a digital code in it is really a slap in the face, especially when you're paying more for, or you're paying the same for the digital that you're paying for the physical, but you're just getting a pretty little box with a piece of paper in it. I think that's a big slap in the face, especially because back in the day, like, digital used to be cheaper, and now you're charging the same for physical and digital. You're not getting anything special. You're getting a freaking box with a piece of paper in it, and you're charging the same price. Like, I think that's absolutely absurd. There's no reason for people to go out and pre-order this game anymore. Like, you could pre-order on the final day before the game comes out and be completely fine. Like, to me, pre-ordering a game or pre-ordering a movie is only special if you get to go out and get it from GameStop or Best Buy, or get it shipped to your house, or whatever it may be, because, you know, you get to now play that game immediately. When you get the disc, you get the physical game in your hand. Where, like, on digital, you could pre-order it at any time and get the game same day, download it same day, whatever. But, like, having the physical game is it's just a different experience. It's special. And to be honest, it gives you that nostalgia feeling as well, because you have that, you know, as a kid, most of the games were physical games. You went out, you pre-ordered those Call of Duty midnight releases, were so great, or just getting a new game on Christmas as a kid. Like, there's a lot of emotion that comes with physicality, and physical media is in an uproar right now, and I think we just need to think about that when it comes to GTA 6, because it's a big slap in the face to physical media collectors like me. And I know there's a lot of people on Twitter just being absolutely annoyed and mad about it, and understandably so. And I just don't think I'm going to pre-order this game. And if I do end up buying this game eventually on digital, or if they just cave and give us the physical, which I hope they do, I'll pre-order it for sure if they do that. But I probably won't get this game even on release. I'll just wait until, even if my friends get it, because, to be honest, $80 for a game is absurd anyway. But that's all I want to say about GTA 6 and the physical media, and just the slap in the face to physical media collectors. Let's talk about the Prime Day deals that you can get as a physical media collector if you like physical media. And these are some great deals. These are like close to 50% and up. There are a couple that are like 44%. But I tried to get things that were like 50% and up, because those are like the best type of deals. And there's some really good stuff with those kinds of deals. So let's get into it. Let's start with a big movie that came out, I believe, last year. Feels like forever ago. Weapons, the 4K Blu-ray is 54% off, making it $12.99. I own the the 4K Blu-ray for Weapons. It's a beautiful movie. I love that movie. It's a great movie. It's scary as well. And I think it's a fantastic pickup. I mean, if you enjoy horror movies, this is a great one to pick up. And like I said, 54% off is a pretty good deal. Then we have the Sinners 4K Blu-ray, which is 46% off for $13.99. I mean, we all know about Sinners. Sinners was a big thing. I couldn't even get the steelbook for it. It sold out so quick. It won awards. It was a huge, huge movie. People still talk about that movie, and it's a great movie. I own the regular 4K Blu-ray that is like available on Amazon now. I could not get the steelbook. And again, a great movie, some great special features in that, just the way they shot the movie and things like that. I think this is a great pickup as well. Then we have the Jurassic World Rebirth 4K Blu-ray, which is 57% off for $12.99. I haven't actually personally seen this movie, but I've heard great things about it. I heard it's a fun Jurassic World movie. It's got Scarlett Johansson in it. It's got Mahershala Ali, both great actors that I'm sure killed it in this film. And the Jurassic World films and the Jurassic Park films are just great movies, and I'm sure this movie looks fantastic on 4K. Then we have the Nobody 2 4K Collector's Edition. We have it for 58% for $12.99. This movie was great. It's not as good as the first one, but it is also a solid movie. Collector's Edition, I might actually end up getting this myself for $12.99 is a pretty good deal, or I might go see what Grove has. Grove has some deals right now, and I get a lot of my movies from Grove as well, and I kind of want the Steelbook because I have the first Nobody Steelbook. But if you don't care about Steelbook or you just want to capture this Prime Day deal, this is a great deal. 58% off for $12.99 for the Nobody 2 Collector's Edition. The movie's still fun. The movie's still solid. I definitely recommend it. Then we have the How to Train Your Dragon 4K Collector's Edition as well, which is 57% off for $12.99. This is the new one, the live action one that people raved about. I still haven't seen this, and I need to go see it. I actually haven't even seen the animated How to Train Your Dragon, so I need to go watch both of those. But I've heard great things about this, and I think this is a solid deal, especially if you got kids and your kids enjoyed this movie. It's definitely a good pickup for 58% off. And if you want to get ready for Spider-Man Brand New Day, we have Spider-Man Homecoming for 65% off for $10.99. That's a great deal. It's the 4K. It's going to look great. I don't personally own this, and this is another one I might actually grab for myself because I'm trying to get all the Marvel movies on disc. I've started getting them, and I've got a solid chunk of them, but there are a lot of Marvel movies. And if you want to get ready for a Brand New Day, this is a great pickup to get you ready for next month when Brand New Day comes out to watch those Tom Holland movies. And it's a solid movie. We got Vulture, we got Iron Man. There's some great actors in this film, and I think it's a good pickup. Then we have the Child's Play Amazon exclusive Steelbook for 46% off for $24.99. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, I don't know what it would be regular price. I didn't really look. I just saw the deal. But the Steelbook, Child's Play is a great movie, and it's an Amazon exclusive for $24.99. That's a pretty good deal, especially when Steelbooks usually go for like $50-$60. So $24.99 is a pretty solid deal. I mean, it's still up there compared to some of these other prices, but it's a Steelbook. It's 4K. It's an Amazon exclusive. It's a good movie. So I definitely think this is a good pickup. And it's another one I might think about getting. I can't get everything, but it's a good movie that if I was going to collect, I would definitely grab while it's available. Then we have the Midsummer Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for 55% off for $8.99. I absolutely love this movie. It's actually in my top 4 on Letterboxd. It's a great movie. It's scary. It's terrifying. It's like a very realistic, like, mental experience for Florence Pugh in this film. And I absolutely love this movie. Like I said, it's one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 4 on Letterboxd. It's a great movie. And yeah, guys, I definitely recommend it. Like, I don't own this version. I own like the A24 exclusive, like director's cut with the book and everything. But if you don't care about stuff like that, $8.99 is a really, really good price for a freaking great movie. I love that movie. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. I definitely recommend picking up this movie. Then we have Monkey Man, the 4K Collector's Edition. It is 62% off for $12.99. I'm pretty sure Jordan Peele produced this movie. I personally haven't seen it yet. And for that price, like I said, I can't keep saying that I might pick it up. I can't pick up everything, but I would definitely pick it up for that price. That's a good price. And I heard good things about this movie, so if you wanted to see it or you did enjoy it and you want to add it to your physical media collection, definitely a pickup I would recommend for that price. Then we have the I Know What You Did Last Summer requel for 59% for $16.99. It is the Blu-ray and digital version. It is the newest one, like the requel. And I didn't hear great things about this, but if you got the rest of the movies, I definitely would recommend adding this to your collection if you want like the full set of I Know What You Did Last Summer movies. For that price, it's a pretty solid price. I haven't heard great things about this movie, but for that price, I definitely would recommend picking it up, especially if you've got all the other movies. I'm like I don't want to say OCD because I don't want to like offend people who actually have OCD, but like if I've got an entire movie collection, even if it's a bad movie collection, I'll add like the bad movies to that collection just because I need the full collection. So if you got the other I Know What You Did Last Summer and you want to add this to your collection, I definitely recommend going and picking this up for this price. All right, so now we're going to go into the games. I only got 3 games on there because for whatever reason, like there are not a lot of Nintendo Switch games. I just didn't know of these games, but I tried to get some of the most recent games and some of the most popular games in recent years that are on a good Prime deal. And weirdly enough, a lot of them are PS5. They are not showing a lot of love to Xbox, which I'm kind of offended because I mean, I have both, but I have the PS5 digital, but I do enjoy my Xbox a lot more. So I'm a little offended because I do want to pick up some of these, but unfortunately I can't. So that really sucks. But let's dive into some of the games. The first game on this list, we have the Silent Hill 2 remake for 50% off for $19.99. This is for the PS5. I've heard great things. I still have yet to play this and I need to get it for myself. But I heard it's great. I heard it's terrifying. And if you like the Silent Hill 2 game, or if you like Silent Hill games, I'm sure this one is solid and fantastic. And I really should pick this up. But like I said, I have the PS5 digital. But I may go pick this up during like one of the upcoming sales for Xbox or Steam or whatever, because I've heard great things. But if you got a PS5 and you want to enjoy this game, 50% off is a pretty solid deal. Then we have Elden Ring, the PS5 version, for 60% off for $19.99. I have Elden Ring on my Xbox. I have yet to like play it. I need to play it. I've had it for like since it came out and I have yet to play it. But I know a lot of people love Elden Ring. So if you have yet to pick it up and you got a PS5, 60% off, $19.99. That is a fantastic deal. You should pick this up if you've always wanted Elden Ring while this deal is available. This is probably one of the lower deals that it's gotten. It's a great deal. Then we have Elden Ring Night Reign, the Xbox Series X version, the Amazon exclusive deluxe edition for 64% for $19.99. That's a pretty solid deal for the deluxe, but I think you do have to have the Elden Ring like base game before you can get this. Like this, I heard this is like an all new game added on to Elden Ring, but I do think you have to have like the base game already. So that kind of sucks. But if you already have Elden Ring and you want this Night Reign DLC, that's a pretty solid deal. It's a great deal for your Xbox. This is one of the deals that I might actually pick up because I have Elden Ring and I like to have all the DLCs when I do go eventually play it, and I really do need to hop into Elden Ring soon. Then we have Little Nightmares 3 for the PS5. For the standard edition of the game, it is 50% off for $19.99. I absolutely love the Little Nightmares series. I know a lot of people didn't like Little Nightmares 3, and I do think it is the weakest of the 3 games. But I still enjoyed it. I still love that game. I need to go back in and play the DLC soon. And yeah, guys, if you guys have wanted the game and you want to add it to your collection, if you own the other 2 games, I need to get all 3 on physical for my Xbox. Really, I do. But if you got a PS5 and you want to add it to your collection, $19.99, 50% off, it's a pretty solid deal. I mean, it's been out for like a year or something like that, but still, pretty good deal. Go pick it up. I love the Little Nightmare series. I can't say enough good praise about all 3 games, so definitely worth the price. All right, that is all I have for the game section. Oh, Winston decided to take a little appearance, a little cameo in the video, but I'm going to start heading into some books, so I'm going to do a little bit of everything. I'm going to have like some horror books, some thriller books, some fantasy books, and I'm going to have a lot of book sets that are like really good deals. And some of these books I actually have read, so I will give you my honest recommendations when it comes to these, but there are a lot that I haven't read. So let's dive into books, especially if you're looking for something new or you're looking for something to add from your TBR, and these are on it. Great deals. We have the Inheritance paperback collection. It comes with the 4 books. It's 55% off for $21.26. That's a pretty solid deal for 4 books. My sister absolutely loves this series. Every year for Christmas, I get her another one of these books. She's almost got the full collection. So I think if I called my sister up right now, she would definitely recommend these books. For 4 books for $21.26, that's a pretty good deal. I personally like paperbacks more, but yeah, if you like paperbacks more, this is a solid one. There are a lot of hardcovers on this, but if you want this series and you want the first, I think it's the first 4 books in the series, $21.26 is a pretty solid deal for paperback. Just saying. Now we have Iron Flame hardcover, the Wing and Flame collection. It is for 57% for $14.18. For a hardcover, that's a really good deal. I haven't personally read this book, but I've heard really good things about this book, about this series, and I should really dive into this series because there's a series a little later that's kind of similar that I really, really enjoy. And yeah, guys, like, this is a great deal for a paperback book. It is, I think it's the second book in the series, so you would have to have the first one or at least read the first one. And for that price for a hardcover is a really, really good deal. Then we have the Complete Powerless Collection, the hardcover box set for 51% off for $48.15. For 5 books, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, close to $50 for 5 books, 5 hardcover books especially. That's a really, really good deal. Another series I've had a lot of praise about, I've heard a lot of praise about, and a deal like if I had the extra money compared to all the other stuff I want to get, I would definitely pick up because I've heard great things about this series and I definitely do want to read this series in the future. But yeah, guys, definitely pick it up. If this was a collection that you're looking for, comes with 5 books, that's a pretty good deal for 5 hardcover books especially. Then we have the Marvel Encyclopedia, the new edition. It is 51% off for $21.94. If you want to know a little bit about the Marvel Universe at this point, especially all the new shows and the new movies and things like that, this is definitely a good pickup for $21.94 for a huge... I want to say it's pretty thick. I haven't personally read it or seen it, but I think it's pretty thick. It's got like everything you need to know about the Marvel MCU, so that's a pretty good deal for $21.94. I think it's, did I say 51% off? I think that's what I said. That's a pretty solid deal. I know a lot of people collect the encyclopedias as well, so if you want to add this to your collection, definitely worth the pickup. Probably one of the best deals on this list is the Odyssey paperback for 65% off for $7.70. If you want to get ready for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and you want to read the book, $7.70 is a really, really good deal. I think it's a pretty thick novel as well, novella, I think as well. So for $7.70, less than $10, that's a pretty good deal, especially if you want to read the book before the movie comes out. I think you should pick this up for sure. Then we have the Zodiac Academy paperback, 58% for $8.92. Again, another book I personally haven't read, but I've heard great things about. If you want the paperback, you want to start the series, this is a great one. I think this is book 1. I could be wrong, but it's definitely a good deal to go pick this up. I know a lot of people who like this series. Definitely worth the pickup for less than $10 as well. Then we have the All Good People Here paperback. I personally own this book. I have the hardcover though, by one of my favorite podcasters, Ashley Flowers, who runs Crime Junkie. This is 62% off for $7.70. Another book that is less than $10. I've heard great things about this. I've heard bad things. I've heard mixed things. I really, really do need to read this book. I own this book and I haven't even read it. But if you like Ashley Flowers and you think that she wrote a good book, because I've heard some good things about it, definitely go pick this up for less than $10, especially a hardcover. Then we have the Phantasma paperback. It is 53% for $8.87. This is book 1 in the series. I think there's only 2 books in the series, but if you want to start the series for less than $10, the paperback, go pick this up while it's available for Prime Day. It's a good deal. I heard great things about this series. Another series that I do eventually want to read. I've got a huge, hefty TBR, and I might honestly put my Goodreads in the description. That way you guys can go check out what I have read. And in my TBR, I think this is a new Goodreads account, so don't blame me if there's not a lot on it. And I do want to start picking up my reading habit again. But if you want to collect this for less than $10, book 1, go check it out. Then we have book 2, Enchantra, the paperback for 55% for $8.53. Less than $10. You can get both of them for like close to, $20. Like I said, both of them are less than 20, so you won't even hit $20, or less than 10. You won't hit $20 for both books. You can get the whole series. I think there's only 2 books in the series. So for less than $20 for 2 books, that's a pretty solid deal. You'll probably pay like 17 or 18 bucks. It's pretty solid. If you definitely want to start the series. Like I said, I've heard great things about this series, and you can get both books today for Prime Day. Then we have one of my favorite books of all time. We have A Court of Thorns and Roses, the hardcover. It is 56% for $13.21. I absolutely adore this series. It is a huge, huge series. If you're a big person on Book Talk, if you just read books in general, you've probably heard this series in passing if you haven't already read the series. I absolutely love this series. For $13.21, I definitely recommend it. I would definitely recommend you picking up this book for full price. But I have the full series in paperback on the Barnes & Noble's black cover edition. I absolutely recommend you go pick this up if you are excited for the 2 new books coming out this year and next year. I can't say enough about this series. Definitely go pick it up. All right, guys, that is all I have for the Prime Day deals. We gave you some movies. We gave you some games. We gave you some books. And yeah, guys, I definitely recommend all of these, books, all these games, all these movies. Pick them up while they're available for Prime Day. I got to get off of here. It's hot in here. You might be able to see the sweat perforating off my face with all the lights and the heat in this room. Excuse me. But yeah, guys, there is a lot going on, and I hope you guys are able to pick up some of these and take advantage of some of these deals. I know the economy is rough right now, but yeah, guys, definitely go take advantage of some of these deals. I will see you tomorrow when we review Supergirl. I am so excited for that movie. And yeah, guys, take advantage of these deals. Subscribe, follow all the links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.